like a few months ago, actually. And I was so engulfed in writing my book. I didn't want to get distracted, because it's very easy for me, especially if I'm already overthinking. So I made a vow to myself that I would start reading it when I got done. And I have to say, this book is so impactful. It's so inspiring. And I'm really, really excited to meet her in person. We actually have a date, a podcast date coming up on July the 8th. And it's going to be my first podcast interview, like I'm really, really excited. I'm honored. And I think I'm most excited to learn from her. Like, this is somebody who is already a coach. She's a speaker. She owns her own business. She's a multi-author. Like, she got multiple books. She is somebody that I can see myself admiring on another level. Like, somebody I can see as a mentor for what I think God is doing in my life and the direction that I'm headed into. Everything is in alignment, but this book is amazing. Like, I can't wait to talk about some different topics and stuff like that. As you can see, I've outlined. She got stuff in here where you can write. Like, I wrote some stuff down here in the book. Like, it's really amazing. But in this book, I'm gonna just read the back. Identify where you are. She helps you clarify what's important to you, break unhealthy behavior patterns, elevate your faith, and move forward in creating the life that you desire. And I can say that, especially after writing my book, that it's important to lock back into myself and really kind of evaluate where I am. Yeah, man, just really, assess. That's the word I'm looking for. Assess where I am at this point, what's next, and really positioning myself for God to tell me what it is. Because sometimes, you're praying, but you're not opening yourself. You're not in surrender mode. You're not making sure that you are clear and focused to receive. You ain't got all these distractions. So it's a lot that, that I need in this season, and a lot that I want to prepare myself for, because I don't want to be a person that pray, but I don't prepare. I think that's like a slap in the face to God. And also, it's just one of them things where you're walking in the faith for real when you're preparing for what you're expecting God to do in your life. So that's where I'm at with that. But thank you so much, Joanne. I am currently also working. She has a work journal, a workbook and journal. Like, this something I am about to get into, but I really this book, thank you. And also, y'all, while I'm talking about Joanne, it makes me think about the importance of your environment, the importance of the people you connecting yourself to, your circle of friends. It's so important, man. It's so important because you need these type of people to help you not only stay focused and encourage you, but they keep you motivated because you see them doing dope stuff. You see them doing great things and impacting and helping people. And it's like, man, it's iron sharpen iron. When I was writing this book, it hit me how blessed I was to have friends around me who are poets and writers and executives and organizers and teachers and poets Like, you see them being creative, walking in their creativeness, walking authentically in who they are as people, and unapologetically, you know, trying to figure out what creating means to them. But you can't do that if you don't create. You can't do that if you don't try. So to see people walking in no, this is what I want to do, creating makes me feel good. And even when I'm unsure, I'm still shooting. I'm still going for it. Eventually, the more you're around those type of people, you start to look in the mirror and be like, so if they doing it and they, you know what I'm saying? Okay. You start to look in the mirror at yourself. You start to like really check in with you as a person, your goals, your dreams. It really make you sit back and evaluate. Now, but here's the trick though. Don't fall into like a beat yourself up or pity because you're not where another person is. That's not what you're supposed to do. And if you're not careful, sometimes that happens to us, and then we eventually become paralyzed because we're comparing. That's not what's supposed to be happening right now. You're supposed to be taking that and using it as motivation to lock in to your stuff, to your dreams. Using it as fuel for your passions. Using it as fuel to just try things so that you can figure it out. Because sometimes you don't know until you try. And so it's important to have people around you that just make you want to be all you can be in life. So shout out to Joanne. Shout out to my friends. Shout out to Jamon, the Flourish, the whole organization. Shout out to every artist in Birmingham. Too many to name, actually, that over the years has planted seeds within me that they didn't even know that they planted. But me just watching them do what they're passionate about made me want to keep searching for what I was passionate about. And now we're here. So yeah, man, make sure this year, even going into the second half of the year, that you kind of like, not in a judgmental way looking at your circle, but just kind of being more intentional about the time you're spending with certain kinds of people, and how even because it ain't about having a lot of friends. I don't have a lot of friends. I hold that word friend very dear, you know what I'm saying, to my heart. It's, yeah, you earn the title friend the same way I should have to earn the title friend to someone else. But it's not about having a lot of friends. It's about the quality of friends. Like, see, I had a lot of friends like back in the day, but that's because I was like really wanting to be liked and accepted. And so the amount of people I knew, I held that as more value than the quality. Not saying that they was bad people, or my intention and the way that I was looking at stuff went in the right way. So I'm looking at, like, now your circle may shrink in size, but it will go up in value, and that's okay. Like, you can have 4 or 5 friends, you can have 2 or 3 friends, but long as you getting value out of that friendship, out of those friendships, and y'all being around each other, y'all being better, y'all making each other better, pushing each other to be better, that's what kind of friends you need right there.